Please like and subscribe to the African American Maryland movement. Maryland, a state that all black people should move to. Once again, Maryland, a state that all black people should move to. All black people throughout the United States of America need to move to the state of Maryland. Maryland is right in the mid-Atlantic. If you're being gentrified, gentrification is killing black people. By the year 2040, they're trying to move all black people to 4 states: Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, which I call the 4 states of death. All 4 of those states are cursed. Black people, we belong in Maryland. Maryland. Maryland is the perfect place to live. With the cost of living in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Boston, Massachusetts, New York City, pretty soon you're not going to be able to afford to live in these places. Maryland is going to be the place that African Americans are going to move to. In the state of Maryland, they have 4 HBCUs. A lot of states don't have any. They have 4 HBCUs, good ones. Also, Maryland borders Washington, D.C., a black mecca. And also, in the state of Maryland, they just got a black governor. I'm not a fan of the Democrat Party, but they just got a black governor. Maryland has also been a place that has black mayors, and it's a perfect place if you want to be an entrepreneur. It costs too much money to start a business in the state of California. I heard it costs a lot in New York too. It costs way too much to do it in Miami, Florida. Make your way to Maryland. Maryland is actually cheaper than Atlanta, Georgia. Maryland is also cheaper than New York City. It's cheaper than Los Angeles. It's way cheaper than San Francisco, California. You can have something in Maryland. You can thrive in Maryland. You belong in Maryland. Once again, Maryland, a beautiful state, and also historical state. Our ancestor, Benjamin Banneker, who helped design Washington, D.C., who helped design that republic in Washington, D.C., he made the layout for it. He was from Maryland. I think in the end, he was in Baltimore County, some part of Maryland, but I know he was in Maryland, in between Baltimore County and Baltimore, Maryland. You got other parts of Maryland where our people belong. Yes, Atlanta, Georgia is cursed. Who wants to be there? Who wants to go there? Go on YouTube and look up people leaving Atlanta. Did you know people who are from Atlanta, Georgia are leaving? The people who natives of Atlanta, Georgia are leaving, right? Instead of running to a cursed city like Atlanta or staying in Chicago and New York and California where the cost of living is just too high, make your way to Maryland. Maryland is going to be the city of the future. You know, Baltimore is a city with a population in the greater Baltimore area is over 2 million people. So it's not going to be a small town nowhere. You're going to be in a population of over 2 million people in greater Baltimore. Also, you'll be close to Washington, D.C. You know, Jada Pinkett Smith, Martin Lawrence, Tupac Shakur, all these people have lived in Maryland. Maryland is the key to the future. When our ancestors first came to America, the first ones arrived in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, and then they came through Maryland. Maryland, a state in which black people, you can have a new start. Beautiful homes, beautiful neighborhoods in Maryland, places where we need to be. Beautiful food, and a place for entrepreneurs. Also, people who want to get jobs. If you're trying to get a good job, Maryland, it could be the place you go get your job. Or you could start that business in Maryland. There's plenty of black businesses in Maryland. You know, the NAACP headquarters is in Maryland. Like I said, a lot of the Washington, D.C. suburbs fall into Maryland. Maryland, where our people need to be. Not curse states like Mississippi or Georgia or Alabama, but Maryland. Black people, we must move to Maryland. We must maintain Maryland. We must stay in Maryland. But Maryland is where our people need to be. For you entrepreneurs, for all you people who just want to make something out of your life, who, if you're in Chicago now, or you're in, yes, say, you're in somewhere like Miami, and you're in like the ghetto of Miami, and you ain't got nothing going for yourself, make your way to Maryland. Get a new start. A lot of y'all want a new start. A lot of y'all that are from Atlanta, Georgia, that who want to get out of Atlanta, Maryland is the place to move to. Y'all say y'all want to go to a black thriving city, but you don't want to be in Atlanta. Then Maryland is the perfect place for you. Maryland. Please like and subscribe to the African American Maryland movement. Please subscribe to the African American Maryland movement. Please subscribe to the African American Maryland movement on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. Like and subscribe. And if you live in Maryland, welcome people to the city. A lot of people are going to be moving there because this is going to be Maryland is going to be the new Black Wall Street will be in Maryland. The new Black Wall Street in America is going to come out of Maryland. Best believe that. And it ain't just going to be a city, it's going to be a whole state. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to the African American Maryland movement. Thank you.